Hey, what's going on with you this evening? Jack Daniels, Coach Jack Daniels at the Boxing Trainers Channel. And tonight, we are proud and pleased to represent the truth when it comes to the weight allegations associated with the win-loss ratio in boxing. Now, this question is brought on by actually the fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia on 4/20/2024. Already transpired. Ryan Garcia won the fight, and it has been brought up that the fight was predicated, or the win was predicated on Ryan Garcia's 3-pound weight advantage. Now, is that something that we should be concerned with, in the sense that what does that not make it a fair fight? Because Ryan Garcia, does that make it a fair fight? Excuse me, that Ryan Garcia went over the weight limit 3 pounds. Now, I was contemplating earlier, as I often do, about anything that is significant when it comes to human nature, right? And we know that Ryan Garcia did everything necessary to win that fight, right? Whether it was right or wrong, Ryan Garcia did whatever it was that he had to do in order to get the win, right? True signs of a champion. But is it logically and was it legally correct? That's the question, right? Now, like I said, I was thinking about this earlier, and I had the opportunity when I was a little younger to study law, right? And I know, as we all should know, that when a fighter signs a document that is basically stipulating, shout out to Terazuas in the house, who is basically stipulating that these are the terms under which we will box under, right? That is actually signing a declaration indicating that those are the premises under which the fight will be mandated upon it, right? It is a signed document. Uh, Charles Sousa, I was a middleweight. I was a 160 pounder, actually. 160 pounder middleweight, and in that weight division at the time, Marvin Harris was the WBC and at one time the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, right? And just for the sake of how sincere I was about boxing, I actually thought that Marvin Harris was garbage when it came to my skills versus his. Now we got that out of the way. So now, was that a legitimate binding contract that Ryan Garcia signed, stating that he would come in at the limit of 140 pounds, right? No, that was what he signed to. But okay, that is a correct assessment, Charles Lewis. But the fact remains the same, that there was a contractual arrangement involved between everybody involved, the promoters, Devin Haney, team, Ryan Garcia, and the Ryan Garcia team, right? So the fact remains the same. Did Ryan Garcia do everything that he did with the advantages that he had with the 3-pound weight advantage that he used to his advantage, that he did uh, willfully and knowingly that he had a contract already signed off that he would come in at a weight of 140 pounds, no more than 140 pounds. Now, with that said, I'm saying this. If I was the Haney, I would bring that to the attention of the courts in reference to the breach of the contract that Ryan Garcia breached when he came in at 143. Now, that was slick. That was really slick, right? But the fact of the matter is it legal? Was it legal? See, another thing that really got me thinking of in this instance was the fact that Ryan Garcia knew he was coming in overweight, right? He knew it. He knew he was coming in overweight, right? But he bet Devin Haney a certain amount of money that he would make weight. Now, in my legal's thought process, right? Did he do that to sidestep the proclivity for the lawsuit? Now that for a legal beagle deserves some entertainment, right? It deserves for a scholar, a legal scholar, to say, "Damn, that is that's a pretty good point." Now, did he do that to sidestep the lawsuit? If Devin Haney and Devin Haney team decided to go to court for breach of contract, did he do that purposely? Now, one instance of my legal mind said exactly, but the other side says, does the Haneys still have, it is called standing, to pursue a lawsuit based on the fact that Ryan Garcia paid to bet, and I'm almost certain that Ryan Garcia has some legal advice in regards to this particular issue. He has to have some legal, because he is not smart enough to sit back and contemplate how he's going to maneuver in and out of this breach of contract. Absolutely, Charles Lewis. So I believe he had a legal counsel. As a matter of fact, I think that Ryan Garcia had a whole bunch of different counseling, right, from different people, legal or what have you, right? Because this was done with such, I mean, it was done with such skill, right? From day one, Ryan Garcia had people thinking one way when he knew absolutely certain what he was going to do and what he was doing, right? He pulled the wool off over everybody's face. Ryan Garcia did that. He made everybody in the world look like a darn fool, right? But for me, in my witty self, you didn't totally suppress my intellect, right? And that's why I came up with the fact that Ryan Garcia may have breached his contract. And this is actually a good topic, because a lot of this goes on in boxing, but no one never said anything about the breach of contract. Nobody never said anything about the fallout of the breach of contract. This is just a ongoing issue that never is brought to the attention of the civil court, right? Breach of contract. I can reflect back on a lot of cases where the contract was breached and nobody never said a thing about it. Never. This issue goes on often, more times than not. It's a sanctioned fee for coming in overweight, and let's get the money. Let's get the fight on. You know what I mean? There are other things that could be done, such as Devin Haney could have protested and refused to fight, which they couldn't have done anything. But the purse and the people that already paid their money for their tickets and those that paid per review would have to be compensated. It's a lot of variables involved in this particular ideology, but the fact remains the same. I believe that it has legal standing. I believe it has legal standing. I believe Ryan Garcia thought this out very, very skillfully. But, and it's, in regards to the legal aspect of it, right? He didn't think that part out quite well, because I believe that the Haneys have standing, the promoters have standing. But look, the promoters are not really concerned about having standing, because they got a nice little chunk of change off this event. De La Hoya and Golden Boy got a nice little piece of change if the pay-per-views and the gate have standing as to what has been represented to me, right? Because I don't have the authority to be give you a precise number, I'm not going to do it. But I heard that there were some nice numbers, right? Record breaking, as far as the pay-per-views are concerned, right? And if that's the case, well, why would the promoters want to take Ryan Garcia to court? He made him a pretty penny at the end of the day. With all the theatrics involved in this particular fight, Ryan Garcia pulled up off a doozy. With that in mind, y'all, hit the subscription button, hit the like button, share my video with your friends and family. I don't care. You can share it with your enemies as well. And drop a comment in the comment section and tell me if you think Ryan Garcia is legally at fault. Shout out to Terrell Zeus. I miss the old school too, Terrell Zeus. Agreed. Terrell Zeus. Till next time, buddy. Later.